Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. We're going to go revisit my teenage years, the late 80s. And we're going to do a song by a band that I was never the biggest fan of, but I absolutely love this song. The band is Kicks, and the song is Don't Close Your Eyes. I don't know what it is about this song that catches me. Maybe it's the sort of combination of hard rock metal, if you will, and this really deep, intense emotional bluesiness, especially in the guitar playing. It could be that. It could just be the raw emotional connection that the song clearly has, whether it was written out of a sense of loss or a sense of longing. I don't really know, but clearly the vocals and the musicianship are feeling every second, every note, every lick, every beat of this song. It's a really emotionally charged performance. And it's not a ballad. It's actually uh dealing with a very serious subject matter, which is basically suicide. And so it's got a very heavy, sort of looming sense to it. But with that said, it's a really beautiful, really well performed, well written song. And again, I love it, and I wanted to share it with y'all. I don't know why it's got me thinking about it today. I don't know at all. I can't explain why I want to do this song today, except I don't know. It's raining out, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, without any further ado, let's check out the song Don't Close Your Eyes by Kicks. I know it's a heavy song, and it's not exactly what you would call lighthearted. Um, but, given the battles that many people have with mental health and depression, I've known people who have not made it through the other side of that. I had one very severe instance of struggling with it myself. Um, I guess maybe I just wanted to put out something just as a reminder to, you know, support and help. If somebody's coming to you and asking you for help, and you blow them off and they do something that cannot be reversed, you will feel horrible. And there are a lot of people out there, if they get to the point where they have the strength to ask for a hand, to ask for help, to get help. I had a girlfriend when I was in my very early 20s, and she had some deeply repressed issues, family issues. And there was one particular night where it got really, really bad. And I sat with her for hours. And we just talked. She told me things that she had never told anybody else. And I urged her to get help. I urged her to call. We actually called a 1-800 crisis line. And I had to dial the number. She didn't want to dial the number, but I had to dial the number. But I couldn't make her talk, and I was not going to try to force her to talk. But when she did get on the phone with the crisis counselor, I could see physically in her demeanor that a weight was being lifted off of her shoulders. And eventually she went into therapy. She got help. I don't know because this is 30 years ago. I don't know if she's continued any form of therapy since then. That I don't know. Lost contact decades ago. I do know that she is a school teacher now. She's doing very well. I think she's got some kids, happily married, so on and so forth. Actually, I think she's a principal, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure on that. But there was a crossroads there. And I don't know what would have happened to her if I had not been there. Much the same way when I hit my biggest bout of depression, I think I was in I want to say about 25, 26, somewhere in there. I closed myself in my bedroom for like 36 hours straight. Didn't want to talk to anybody, curled up in a ball in the fetal position, cried my guts out. I had extreme thoughts, but I snapped out of it to the point where I said, I told my parents, I told my parents and my sister, and I was like, I think I need to go talk to somebody. And they immediately drove me to, or my sister immediately drove me to the emergency room, and I saw an on-call therapist. And then I went back to the back for therapy several times over the course of the next few months, to the point where I haven't needed it ever since then. I mean, it's, I think I went for like 3 or 4 months, and then I was just like, okay, I'm much better. I'm within my mind. And I haven't had a problem like that ever since, thankfully. But it's one of those things where sometimes you can't do it on your own. Sometimes you need that hand up. Sometimes you need that bit of help. And it's really important that you have someone to lean back on, who you can trust, who will not judge you. And that's one of the hardest things for friends to do. It's one of the hardest things for people to do, is somebody comes to you, you have to be able to listen without judging. You have to be able to realize, okay, this is a bit of a crisis situation here, and my opinions, my thoughts do not matter. The only thing I need to do is provide the ear to listen and the help if needed. Mental health is a true problem, and it should not be ignored. And I know we get out there and we all want to act tough, and we all want to be the the macho male, or the strong human, or whatever it is. Some things you need a hand up with. Sometimes you just need help. And like I said, thankfully I was there for my now very much ex-girlfriend, and thankfully somebody was there for me when I needed to talk. Like I said, I know a lot of this sounds like it's just obvious, but you would be shocked at the number of people who will shrink when the opportunity or the situation falls on them, falls on their shoulders. I've seen it happen too. And I just want to, if you care about people, if you care about somebody, make sure that they know that you're there for them no matter what, thick and thin. Okay. This went off on a really, really intense tangent, and I want to thank you all for listening. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I really appreciate you all, and I wish you all well. Okay, take care.